Hi there, welcome to AnnEvolving. This video is going to be the top 10 things that helped me lose weight and are helping me maintain that weight loss. And I have a whole book of notes. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, so here are 10 things that were very helpful and things I learned along the way as well, that now that I've been on the program and look back, if I had to offer advice, this is what I would recommend. So I'm going to go 1 through 10. They're not in any particular order of importance. They're just all important. But I am saving what I think the best for last, I think, or at least the thing that really helped me lose weight. So let's start. Of course, if you've watched my channel, you know that the number one thing for me was finding the BodySlims program. There are a lot of programs out there, but for me, finding BodySlims was life-changing. I had looked at a lot of different programs, so I'm not going to harp on it very long because you know that that's the program on my channel that I speak about because it's the one that worked for me, and I had tried so many things. The number one thing that helped me lose weight was the BodySlims program. That's number one. If you haven't checked it out, if you haven't read their website, if you're looking to lose weight, if you're really, really serious, I recommend them, okay? Number two, my bike. This recumbent bike has been so great. My cat, if you can hear her, is just playing with a toy that I got her. She is going cuckoo. Anyway, this recumbent bike has been so useful for me. I'm gonna tell you, when I joined BodySlims, you're supposed to walk an hour a day. Well, my feet were very bad condition and my knees were constantly achy because I was carrying around 30 pounds of extra weight. Because of that, my body was suffering. I knew I was not gonna be able to walk because I was even using a scooter to scoot around with my one foot up. It was in a boot. It was a lot. I knew that I could not walk. It was very important in this program. So when I emailed them and they said, yes, you can ride a bike, I chose the recumbent bike because my boyfriend had one. So I decided for me, that would be really helpful. I would just hop on this bike and use it. And it has been wonderful because it has eliminated the obstacle for me of getting ready and going to the gym or going outside. Even when my foot and knee problems resolved, using this bike has been great. I live in a very hot climate in the South, and I know myself well enough to know that if I had to get ready and go outside and walk for an hour every day, to me that would be a bother and it would become an obstacle. So I would start putting it off or making reasons not to go. I know myself, and that would have been a tremendous obstacle for me. So because I can just sit here in the living room and ride my bike when I get home from work or right now, or whenever I have an hour or just visiting with the family, it has been so great. And I will do a follow-up video on the recumbent bike and some options if it's something that you're interested in. You don't have to ride a bike inside either. Again, that goes back to if I had to go outside in the heat, I knew it wouldn't happen for me. So for me, having the bike in the house with the air conditioning and all the luxuries, it was important, and I knew that that would keep me from making excuses. Number 3, good tennis shoes, good walking shoes, good exercise shoes. I use the New Balance 1080, I think they're called Free Foam. By the way, I'll link everything down below. I think everything is available on Amazon there, and thank you if you use my links, and if you don't, that's fine too. But everything is linked below if you want to see the products that I'm talking about. These tennis shoes, they are the most comfortable tennis shoe I've ever worn. And I'm gonna go ahead and do item number 4 with it, which is cushioned socks. Socks, when you're exercising, you need good socks. And, oh, I have my phone propped up with the socks that I was gonna show you, so, oh well. There are different types of socks. There's the little thin ankle socks that a lot of people wear, no-show socks. Those are not the ones you want to work out in. What you want to do is you want to get a really good cushioned sock. And the ones that I have linked below, I use and I love. They have a lot of cushion right around the ball of your foot and also around the heel. I have gone through these and my kids take them, my adult daughters, they're 20 and 22. And I'm about to order more because I can't find a single pair. So if that tells you anything, they must be somewhat fashionable too, because they're borrowing them and wearing them, or they're taking them and wearing them, because I don't have them. I don't know where they are. They have to have them. So anyway, I need to order more of those. But those socks, coupled with these New Balance shoes, are a wonderful combination. The shoes have a really thick sole and they're very spongy inside. I will say they are very expensive. Now, I say they're expensive. I guess I say that a lot on my channel. They're $150. And I had never really spent a lot of money on shoes, which is probably why I have foot problems. But since buying these shoes when my feet were having issues, and the podiatrist told me, you have got to get shoes that really help you heal. And this is my third pair. I am 100% a believer in good shoes now, and I can feel the difference if I wear a sneaker just for style and I'm not wearing these. So I have to be really careful. Bottom line is, if you are working out, if you're walking, or if you decide to bike, or if you're just exercising on a mat at home, you need to have a really good shoe and these cushion socks. So this is the combo that I recommend, and just do it. That's all I can say, is just go ahead and do it and set yourself up for success. That way you won't have foot injuries or sore knees or legs and those types of things. Item number 5, meal prep containers. I bought a package of meal prep containers from Amazon. I've now repurchased them 3 or 4 times because I use them every day. I prep meals on the weekend, so I guess I'll go ahead and tell you my number 6, which is a crock pot. I cook meals in the crock pot. I always put chicken in the crock pot on Sunday, and I cook it all day. I put a little olive oil and some Tony Sacheres, which is a spice that we use here in Louisiana. I sprinkle that on top. You could use salt and pepper and paprika or something like that. But I cook it all day, and then when I'm done, I take that out and I can portion out different meals into these meal kits. I do salads with chicken on top. I do chicken with sweet potatoes. I do chicken with vegetables. If I want to do a different crock pot meal, I can do a pork loin and portion that out with vegetables and whatnot. But the crock pot is very important, and the meal containers, I just lay them all out there. If you haven't watched my meal batching video, I'll put a little card up here and you can see what I'm talking about. But they store well, they're top shelf, dishwasher safe, and it just makes everything very simple. When I'm at the point where I need a new set, they're very cost effective. I just order a new set from Amazon. But those are great, and they really do make meal prepping so simple. So I recommend those. So that was number 5 and number 6. Number 7, this is another thing I found on Amazon. It's 2 water bottles. They come in a set, and I'll link them below. Basically, each one is a liter. If you fill them up at the beginning of the day and drink both of them, you will have accomplished your 2 liters of water, which is a wonderful amount of water to drink in a day. I start off in the morning with water. There are some days that I don't finish them both now, but when I was on the program, I did it every day. I made myself do it. Drink before breakfast, drink during breakfast, drink after breakfast, drink with a snack and an apple, drink with lunch, drink between, drink. The more water you can drink, the better. It does so much for you. It helps flush your system out. It helps your skin. It helps you feel more hydrated. And I do notice when I'm not drinking enough water, I absolutely notice the physical change in my skin. My hands get dry and crepey. I get kind of shriveled up looking. Water's a wonderful thing. We all know it. And these water bottles really make it easy for you to drink. So I recommend those. Number 8 and 9 are also going to go together. So number 8 is this cute little top. And let me see if I can show you my little skirt. It has a cute little, has cute little pleats on the back. But this is a combo that I found on Amazon. I had initially started with the Lululemon tops and leggings, the Align line, and I love them. But I found these on Amazon, and they are an amazing dupe. I love this shirt so much, I bought it in 3 colors. I have it in this color, I have it in a blue, and I have it in a white. And they have so many different colors. It has this nice little detailing here, a nice top, stretchy, and I love that the arms come down. It just makes me feel so sporty, and I love it. And this little skirt, it's basically a tennis skirt, and it has little shorts underneath that are stretchy. They have a wonderful size range. I bought a white skirt and a black skirt, and then I bought the 3 tops, and that's all I've been wearing lately. I feel so sporty. It motivates me to get dressed and get on my bike. And it's just something small that you do for yourself that helps set you up for success. Here's my number 10. Like I said, these aren't in any order, but for me, this is the thing that was the biggest thing for me that helped me stay on my diet, and that is to know your why. Identify what it is, why it is that you want to lose this weight, and put notes up. Put it on your phone, put it on your mirror. That's what I did. For me, I was 58 when I started the program. I'm 59 now. And like I said, my knees and my feet were in really bad condition. My triglycerides were elevated, and my BMI was in the overweight, obese risk category. And I didn't know that until COVID came around. And my BMI put me into the category where I could get the vaccination. And I was shocked that I had no idea that I had changed. I was change blind to my body. What I saw was Ann. And I knew I had changed clothing sizes, but I just thought my body shape was changing as I had gone through menopause. I mean, I knew I was overweight, and some people don't believe in body mass index, but it's a wonderful barometer. Is that the right word? It's a wonderful measure of, hey, am I overweight? Because you may not see it. So I'm going to put a link down below of the body mass index chart, and you look at your height and you look at your weight and you see where you fall. And if you fall within a range that looks like you are headed in the wrong direction, take it for what it's worth. That's kind of what led me to the point of this is critical. I know one thing, and that is that if you are overweight, you set yourself up for all kinds of health issues as you age. And I just didn't know I was that overweight. Take a moment, check your BMI. And for me, knowing that I was on that cusp of going into a real danger zone, the age that I am, I knew I was at risk for stroke. I did not want to get diabetes. Then you're looking at all sorts of things. I mean, in my life, I am ready to retire. I have lived my whole life working, and all of us do. And I want to retire and be healthy. I want to enjoy my grandchildren. I want to be able to squat and scoot down and grab them up. And so for me, my why was so big, and it truly helped me stick with the program along with all the teachings and the coaching of the BodySlims program. I'm interested to know what you think, if any of these things sound about right to you. And I am your #1 fan to encourage you and motivate you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.